Welcome back. So, as we always do, I'm currently looking at the AIagentstore.ai website page to grab today's topic. And today we are checking out ArchyBase.
Ah, right, ArchyBase. That's a really fascinating one.
Yeah, it really is. It's this freemium, closed source AI design platform. Basically, it's built for interior, exterior, and, landscape workflows.
hmm
And it essentially transforms things like rough sketches, photos, or even bare bones CAD drawings into these photorealistic visualizations.
Which is huge, because if you have ever dealt with traditional architectural rendering, you know exactly how painful that process is.
Oh, absolutely. You hand over a file and then, well, you just wait days for this incredibly expensive image to come back.
Right, exactly. So ArchyBase bypasses all of that manual pixel pushing. It shifts everything from this grueling technical pipeline to instant visual feedback.
So it's like a fast forward button for renovations and property marketing.
Yeah, I'd say that's a perfect analogy. Whether you are an architect trying to show a client what an open concept space actually feels like, or just a homeowner trying to visualize a kitchen remodel, it just skips the wait.
But, I do want to push back on this a little bit.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, looking at the autonomy level on the site, it's actually quite low. So if I still have to upload the sketches myself and manually pick from a bunch of different styles, is this really an AI agent or is it just like a really fancy paintbrush?
Well, I get why you'd ask that, but it's definitely way more than a paintbrush. I mean, a paintbrush doesn't understand lighting physics or material textures.
Right, that's true.
So you should think of it more as a user-guided design tool rather than a classic autonomous agent. It requires your constant human direction at every single stage.
Gotcha. So it's not going to just take over and design a whole house for me.
Exactly. It completely lacks the authority to make independent structural decisions. It won't decide to, say, move a load-bearing wall or add a window for better cross-ventilation. It uses control networks to lock onto the exact geometry of the lines you actually drew. Then it essentially grows realistic textures over those boundaries.
So a squiggly line turns into a tufted velvet sofa based entirely on my prompts.
Yeah, precisely.
Okay, so if it strictly adheres to my geometry, the liability for a terrible layout is still completely on me. It just, makes my bad ideas look incredibly realistic.
Yeah, pretty much. And honestly, that low autonomy is its greatest strength. It connects directly to user empowerment.
How does that work?
Well, in the professional design world, you really don't want an AI going rogue and fundamentally altering your architectural intent.
Right, of course not.
So by requiring your constant direction, it keeps you completely in the driver's seat. You maintain total creative control over the space.
While the AI handles all the heavy technical lifting.
Exactly. It's calculating the global illumination, rendering the shadows, texturing the materials, all to generate these presentation-ready visuals.
Which fundamentally democratizes the whole concept of high-end architectural visualization. You don't need a traditional rendering pipeline or an external agency anymore just to communicate an idea.
No, not at all. It allows literally anyone to instantly present professional design concepts.
That's amazing. But it also leaves us with a pretty provocative question for you all to ponder.
Yeah, it really does.
If anyone can turn a messy napkin sketch into a photorealistic architectural render in mere seconds, does the true value of design shift?
Right. Like, does it shift entirely away from the technical execution and purely toward original human imagination?
Exactly. It's definitely something to think about the next time you're sketching an idea on a napkin. You can explore the tool for yourself over at the AIagentstore.ai website. Thank you so much for rating the podcast. It really helps us keep bringing these conversations to you.